Six Nations is just around the corner. This is happening. France is due to play Wales opening day this Friday, and what a bloody spectacular game it's going to be. I don't think there could be a potentially a better way to start the Six Nations off other than this. France, potential Grand Slam winners, one of the best in the world, up against Wales, who didn't they didn't record a single win last year. So really, really going to be good. And I cannot wait. I genuinely cannot wait for this to start. Right. So I wanted to run through a couple players, what it means, my predictions for the opening week or weekend of the Six Nations. And I feel like I'm a fangirl just like over this game, over this weekend. So let's get into it. France versus Wales. Look, I can't see anything other than France here. You're looking at players like Dupont. You're looking at players, like Malvaka, Miafao, Baye. You got players like Marchand. I do think Jelonch is out. I don't think Pinot is going to play the opening week. BL Bure, I think, I don't think he's going to start either. I think they're still working on his fitness just to make sure that he's 100%. But still, the players that they have is absolutely ridiculous, right? It's just absolute madness to see. And again, no matter how good Wales are, I can't see anything other than a France, layout. They're going to run through. They're going to absolutely run through Wales and just really make a show of it. So at this moment in time, I think Wales should just like sit down and just let France do some layups and, let do some trick shots, just adding on some points. But look, Wales, I don't hate you guys, but you got to be realistic. Can you see Wales coming in with a fight and taking France to that 80th minute? I don't. I really don't. Right? I see them as potentially one of the winners, even a Grand Slam winner, depending on how well they play. So unless Gatland manages to pull his finger out, Wales managed to get those players that barely have 10 caps to their name, to play like legends and seasoned vets. I can't see Wales doing too much to France. Then we move on into the next game in terms of Scotland, Italy. Another brilliant game. Scotland, I feel they're just going to have far too much for Italy. I really do feel they're going to have far too much for Italy. When you have players like Kinghorn, when you have players like Finn Russell, obviously Sion Tuipulotu, he's out. A couple players that could potentially replace him, here and there. You have a player like Burke, who I'd love to see get his first cap. I think it would be his first cap. And then, I mean, like having a player like Finn Russell, he is so good and his ability to control the games is really good. But at points, I feel like he is his own worst enemy sometimes, and him and head coach for Scotland, his name completely slipped me. They constantly at each other's necks, right? So, I don't know. He is so good though. Like he is so good, and obviously the Scottish players, they seem to absolutely love him. But I think they do know that he's very erratic. It just depends on which Finn Russell we're gonna get, on the day. But like I say, Scotland have such a good squad, and I can't see again anything other than a win. Obviously, Menoncello for Italy is brilliant. Italy, they like to play a very solid team that they don't normally tend to rotate too much, or barely anything at all. So the Italian players are coming in knowing how to play with each other, and they are going to be coming in strong. But honestly, I think they're the player with like the team with like the most amount of wooden spoons in like Six Nation history or something like that. But look, Scotland, they have too much. Honestly, I see them placing third ahead of England. It's just going to be I think it's just going to be far, far too much of an uphill battle for Italy to really, really come through and put that result up against Italy. But again, let me know what your thoughts are. I think this is going to be, you know, Scotland's going to get around 30 to 40 points, and Italy's probably going to be lucky to get around 19, 20 points off of Scotland. But I guess only time will tell in relation to that, because Scotland are scary. They are scary when they want to be. Um, it Then we go into Ireland, England. Now, this out in terms of a sheer battle and just pure dominance, and you know, a a nail biting experience. Ireland versus England is going to be the game of the weekend, right? France is going to be, men versus children. I think actually quite literally, uh, that France is going to have too much for Wales, but England versus Ireland, we are going to have some serious, serious strength. We are going to have a back and forth battle. This is going to be a war, right? An absolute, absolute war. So Ireland, they coming in as my favorites to win the Six Nations. Um, like I say, they are going in to war. You look at the players where you have players like Caelan Doris, Bundy Aki, you know, God, my name. Even I'm even forgetting how to speak here. I'm so bloody excited for the Six Nations. Um, Andrew Porter, Todd Furlong, Ty Byrne. That bloody list just goes on. Ireland are stacked top to bloody bottom. James Lowe is gonna bloody destroy everybody on that field. And then England, they are stacked as well. To be honest, they are really, really, really stacked, and they have some really good players. Faye Wabose is going to be a very big miss, a very, very big miss for them. But they got some good replacements. I'm very happy to see Henry Pollock, getting called up. Whether he'll get his start, I don't know. I doubt he's going to get his start in the opening day. He might get a start up against like Wales, or Italy, but really excited for that. England are no joke. They got players like Ben Earl. They got Ellis Genge. They got players like Marcus Smith, Maro Atoje. They got some serious, serious players. Marcus Smith, he's one of these players that I feel you truly get the best benefit out of him when he's playing the entire game, because that guy can make magic happen at any point during the game. And he's really a player that can make a team tick, but he needs the support. If he's not getting the support, he's going to go missing, and then you're just going to find yourself potentially without, anyone. But I'm really a big, big fan of Marcus Smith, especially considering he's a Harlequins player. Um, but ultimately, look, England, when you have players like Maro Atoje, who is brilliant for like 50, 60 minutes of the game, and then the other bit, he's probably either sin binned or he's got a red card. I mean, whenever he can actually keep on the field, it's lovely. And he's a really, really good player, but he does have a very, very strong relationship between him, that ref, and getting a card. But I guess that's just him. So it's going to be interesting to see him playing as a captain. Um, but yeah, England have some serious, serious talent, especially in like players like what the hell is with me today? Tommy Freeman. That's the name that I was bloody after. Tommy Freeman is going to be a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant player for England. And like I say, he's only getting better. He's only getting better. And obviously having George Furbank out of the picture, him and Freeman always had this brilliant, brilliant partnership, which is only actually getting stronger. So yeah, I cannot wait for this game. Like I say, this is going to be the blockbuster game. This is going to be the game that everybody's going to watch. It's going to be a nail biter. Honestly, I can't see. I think this is going to be such a hard fought game, right? And I mean a hard fought game where I feel up until the 60th, 65th minute, they're going to be neck and neck with each other. It's going to be like 10-10, if that. And then around the 70th minute, you're going to find Ireland get a try, and then that's going to open up the floodgates. And then I can see Ireland winning by 15 to 20 points. That's just my prediction. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are in relation to this. I'm buzzing. I hope you guys are buzzing for the Six Nations tournament. I want to hear what your thoughts in the comment section below are. I want to hear what your predictions are. I just want to hear from you guys, whether it's good, bad. I don't care. I'm too excited for the Six Nations. So let's get into it, and let's bloody well hope that TNT does not buy the Six Nations and make us pay to watch the Six Nations, because I guarantee you I am not going to be paying for that to go watch it. I'll probably end up hitting down the pub, but I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. So as always, please like and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.